You know, I've been in this business a long time, and if you've watched TV in Los Angeles, you're well aware of that. And when you do something for a really long time, you meet a lot of people along the way. Oof, remember that? Fritz Coleman is my buddy. He was a longtime weatherman at NBC LA while I was the sports guy. And if you knew Fritz and you knew Fred, that's just the way it was until we both left. And here he is now. I am joined by my dear friend, Fritz Coleman. Fritzer, thank you for coming on the show tonight.
Are you kidding? I'm honored. I mean, to be on when your show is in its infancy, the fact that you would trust that if I come on here, we won't tank the show is fantastic.
No, that's not true. I don't trust that. But we had an opening and we needed to book somebody. So, no, seriously. So anyway, Fritz and I have known each other 40 years. We've worked together at KNBC. Anybody from Southern California knows that. And many of the people watching the show, Fritz, actually grew up watching you and me on the Channel 4 News. How does that make you feel?
It's fantastic. I wish I lived in a tax bracket that would permit me to move to Palm Springs and I could watch you down there, Freddie. I know they do. A lot of people retire and move down there. It's gorgeous.
Fritz, talk about the way TV was when you and I were doing back in the 80s, the 90s, and when Channel 4 became not only the #1 TV station in Los Angeles, but for a period of time, the #1 TV station in America.
Well, we were fortunate enough to work for a guy who really gave us the success of our career, John Rohrbeck, who was the general manager then. And he was the boss at a time when individual station bosses could run their own TV station and do what their instinct told them. And he just decided that with you and I, if we just let these guys do what they do and show their personalities and win people over to them, we'll be successful. And his suspicion paid off. I mean, I'm not a real meteorologist. I have a BS degree, but it's not in meteorology or atmospheric sciences. I was hired from the Comedy Store, and the fact that I was able to do the job forecasting the weather for 40 years in a city with no weather essentially was a miracle. It was the greatest stroke of luck in show business that anybody's ever had. And he was smart enough, John Rohrbeck was, to allow you and I just to do what we do. And we rode the tsunami. It was phenomenal.
Fritz, thanks for coming on tonight.
I'm happy. This is, you always had guts, Fred, in our business. You went down there, you're building this new kind of a newscast. And you know what? It's so interesting that it may just take over and you're going to become a media mogul, which is what you always wanted to do.
You know what? From your mouth to God's ears. Thank you, Fritz.
Good to see you, Freddie.
All right. And we're back with a check of today's headlines after this.